I want to clear something up. I just finished this live that I did with Mark Lamont Hill. Shout out to him. I want to clear something up real fast. Y'all know one thing about me, I don't like being lied upon. It's something that drives me absolutely insane. So I want to clear up something. So I think I have the minute markers. Let me see. Yep. Let me see if I get this minute marker. So I want to play this first. Cap dude's been hating on. Yeah, I mean the lion part, the part that I hate the most is just the lion. I'm not like I don't really deal with the emotional part, like all the little slick stuff. People say I'm kind of immune to that. Um, I mean, hold up, have you? I'm kind of I'm kind of immune to all of that. Whatever little slick stuff anybody say. I don't really it's hard for me to care about that at all. It really is. I don't care about none of that. But when you start saying stuff like I called your wife, I did not call your wife. So what we're not going to do is present a lie. So I want to share this. This not going to be a long live stream. I just want to set the record straight. So I'm gonna play what he said. This is what he said. Let me share the screen. We're gonna play what he said. This is what he said. Hebrew Israelite, excuse me, Guerilla. And as I told y'all, remember, I told y'all, all of this is just so he can have a reason to come back on the internet. So like with Wendy Williams, aka Ariala, doing all the lives, and he can't stop. Like he can't stop talking about Gorilla, which is crazy. I don't understand that. But this dude straight up lies. So I'm gonna play this clip and I want y'all to hear it. All right. This is what he just did a live, and this is what he said.
Then Tazaria, I seen y'all had a nice 10-minute phone call this morning. Her phone is in my name for I could see all the activity. So but Tazariak is actively putting money on a convicted child molester's
So now
commissary books.
I'm not
Like
actively
she
doing
wanted
that.
me to show.
That's a
My
lie.
bad, y'all.
I want to play it again.
You got niggas offering her money. Tazaria, you try to call this girl, not her. You try to call my
Hey, should I
ex-wife.
try to call this girl?
Definitely not my wife.
I did not.
MAGA Susanna. Y'all are calling her Susanna. We gonna see about
See how
that.
he said, I'm gonna play it again so y'all
This
can
one
hear him
right
say
here.
this. He said, I
Right.
tried to
Y'all called
call his
yourself DMing
girl.
her.
That's what he said.
She said she don't want to talk. Somebody offered her $1,500. I haven't done anything to this girl for her to come and give some testimony.
I don't care about none of
Right.
this.
I
Oh,
know
let me skip it up
y'all
some
had
more.
the IG pics. This is different. Tazariak is actively putting money on a.
Wait, not that far. Hold on. Well, I'm not actively doing that either, so that's a lie too.
UPK, y'all reached out to her. Somebody else offered her $1,500. I'm not
See how
sure
you
who.
saying UPK reached out to her?
This how desperate niggas is.
We did not reach out to
Um,
her at all.
th-
But now I wanted y'all to hear that so you could hear him saying that I reached out to his wife. I never reached out to his wife. So now, yes, technically yesterday because it's past midnight. So I was driving from Atlanta. I think I left at 5 Sunday morning. So I'm driving. So I do a car chronicles. And so during the car chronicles, which I'm gonna share my screen. Let me share my screen. So during the car chronicles, uh Passover drive back. This is me doing my live stream. So now y'all see me doing my live stream here. This is me doing my live stream. Passover drive by. Gorilla wife speaks. Even crazier. So now that's me giving a recap on what his wife was saying. So I was talking about it. So I want to show y'all first part I'm gonna go to is the 1 hour. Hold up, where you at? I gotta go to here we go. So I want y'all to look at this chat replay. Let me make sure this live replay is here. Let me see if I gotta reload. There we go. Let me I want to see if this live is here, right? I want y'all to look at these. I want y'all to look at the chat. What I want y'all to pay attention to, let me see. I'm gonna see if I could change this here. Let me see if there we go. I'm gonna remove my banner. Let me remove my media asset. Hold up. This because I want y'all to pay attention to the chat here. If I could highlight it, I'll let it highlight so y'all can see here, right? I want y'all to pay attention to the chat. I'm gonna play it.
Oh, guess what? Can Gorilla's wife get a divorce? So now, when it comes to a divorce, we would just have to hear the whole matter.
So somebody asked in the super chat. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back
and then
so
I can answer that question. Come to a divorce, we would just have to hear the whole
see this
matter.
question right here. Can Gorilla's wife get a divorce? This is at the 1 hour minute marker of the live stream. So a person by the name of Israelite Bro Mint says, can Gorilla's wife get a divorce? So now when he asked that question, I answered the question. Y'all gonna hear the answer. I'm gonna play the answer that I gave.
Privately.
I'm gonna bring it back.
And then so I hope I didn't mess up.
Continue on I-77 north for 105 miles.
Yeah, so let me see. Call, guess what? Can Gorilla's wife get a divorce? So now when it comes to a divorce, we would just have to hear the whole matter privately. And then I can answer that question.
Oh, you see that? That was my response.
Right. We would have to hear
Now, when I give that response, I don't know that his wife is listening to the live stream at all. So now I'm gonna have to I really don't care either. So now I don't know that his wife is listening at all. But what I do know is I know his name, right? So now I'm gonna come back to my screen. Let me see if I can come back to my screen. I'm gonna stop sharing. But I do know his name right there, right? Now, he said, I called. When you look at this here, he said, you worried about the pegging and not the sin unto the death. Is that a question to me? And to Cap is a gossip? No, I'm not a gossip. I'm just clearing my name. I don't do the gossip. Just clearing my name up. He said I was a lie. Excuse me. He said I called her. So I want to see if I can show this without showing the phone number, which I don't think I can. I'm going to try to cover up the phone number. But if I zoom, so I'm going to put my hand over the number. But when you look at that, if y'all can see it close enough, that says incoming call. Let me see if we can zero in. There we go. It says incoming call, 9 minutes and 18 seconds. Right? So I didn't call her. She called into my live stream, a public live stream. Now, here's the crazy part. Because I'm driving the live stream, the only thing that I can play. So now, and I'm gonna go back to the live so y'all can see the live. Let me share the screen, present screen, share screen. Boom, boom. So now y'all gonna see this here. So now when I answer this question, I'm assuming because I answered the question, she decided to call in. So now before she calls in, though,
because even when she speaks, she still speaks as that's her husband. So that would be.
And I'm gonna go up to the 107 minute mark,
have to speak right? And request in an organization together. Because I'm gonna go to 1 Corinthians 7. Can you read? Can you read verse 10 for me? 1 Corinthians 7. Hold on 1 second.
So now I want y'all to pay attention here. So now I'm battling the guy Anthony on the phone. Now you only see, if you can see this here. I don't know if y'all can see this here, but this is the 107 minute, hour 7 minutes 9 seconds. The live stream cuts off at 1 hour and 11:26. That's important because watch, you're gonna see me answer the phone. I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit so y'all can see. Let me make sure they can see the screen. No, I covered it up. I covered it up. You didn't see a number. You just saw the name. So you can't even say that. So now, just gonna show this real fast.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on.
Okay.
Now, the woman that says okay, that's Gorilla's wife. You see, this is 1 hour 7:14 to 1 hour and 11. So she's on hold this whole time, really longer than this. And so now the importance of that is because I'm driving.
Even those who are
when you get here,
they're not a fake or not.
Let me skip it up some more.
They're not a son of Abraham, correct?
No, the live stream is going to actually cut off.
The criteria is
because I'm driving.
You have to be an Israelite first to
right?
even have
what I mean by
So a Muslim can
driving.
have the faith that they
Watch,
think
it's
is of
gonna- you're
Abraham. A
gonna see it
Muslim
cut
can have
off.
the faith that they think is of Abraham.
You see how it cut off? The reason why it cut off, and I didn't even know that it cut off because I'm driving, is because the internet connection, I guess I must have hit a bad spot. So the internet goes out. So that conversation with Anthony lasted like maybe 2 more minutes. So when I'm talking to Gorilla's wife, I don't even know that that's his wife. It does say, now when I cover this up again, it does say Adonis right there. But as I told y'all right here, it says incoming call. So I don't know why he's saying I called her. I've never called her. I didn't even know that it was her. So when she called, none of what we said is actually live. I'm thinking it's live, but when the call ends, I see that it's not live. None of it is live. And all she asked was, is she able to divorce? I said she would have to get counsel. That's above my pay grade. She would have to talk to the general. She then says, well, if I do that, I would need Ariella may need to be involved. And I said to her, well, if Ariella is involved, it's going to have to be something in private, because when we do counsel, our counsels is private and he does a lot of public stuff. So I don't know why Guerilla Hebrew is choosing to lie. It's not necessary. Like, brother, anybody go back to that live, you're going to hear me. Let me see if I got this in here. Let me see if I can find where I told him he need to get counsel. I told Guerilla he should get counsel. That's what I told Guerilla. Anybody go back to that live stream, you're going to hear me say in that live stream, Guerilla needs counsel. I don't know why he choosing to make this personal. I got nothing personal against him. Ain't no reason for me to have nothing to. He didn't do nothing to me. He did say he offended the Lord. Clearly, he offended the Most High. He offended the Most High so much that the Most High is exposing him. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing but just be me. But don't call me a liar and say I'm calling or contacting your woman. I've never called your woman. She was, and as a matter of fact, when we was talking, I said, well, I'm on the road. I can't really talk to you. You have to call back about 2 or 3 or something like that. She never even called back. So I've never called your woman. I don't have a desire to call your woman. But if any woman anybody calls to get counsel, they will get counsel. That's what we do. Yeah. Matter of fact, Two Funkalicious was listening to that live stream. I said he need counsel like once or twice a day. I said my general could counsel him. So again, none of this is personal to me, nigga. Like, grow up. Like, be a man. Like, be a man. Own up to what you did. Don't make this about me and now you want to use me as a catalyst to try to get back on the internet, because I'm not entertaining that. The only thing I'm entertaining is you calling me a liar, saying that I was contacting your wife, and I don't want it to be on the internet that I contacted your wife. I've never contacted your wife. She called me. It said incoming. It was 9 minutes. And when you watch that live stream, anybody go to the 107-minute mark, she was on hold at the 107-minute mark. The live stream ends at the 1 hour, 11-minute mark. Me and Anthony is still going back and forth for like another 2 or 3 minutes. Me and her conversation was about 2 minutes long. And I told her she can get counsel from my school. That's it. So I can't help it that she's a fucking liar. But I'm not a liar. So don't ever say I called your wife. That's it. I just wanted to clear that up while I was up so that I could be out there and addressed. Until next time, Shalom Israel.